Now somebody talked about employment. And that is one part of development that interests me very especially. The only problem we have in Bayelsa is that by employment, this young lady means that the government should employ. How can a government possibly employ every citizen of Bayelsa? Today, we have about 27,000 in the civil service. And my salary bill is over 4 billion without the 18,000 minimum wage. I pay over 4 billion naira salaries every month. With 18,000 minimum wage, I don't know where my salary bill will get to. And the Civil Service Commission, I saw Mr. Amasimo there. She's there. I remember. How many people did you interview, and how many people have you recommended for employment? And how many did you recommend for employment? I am to employ another 3,000. And I am to have another, the salary bill, 18,000 minimum wage to be implemented. I don't know where I'm going to get the money. And yet, this young lady wants me to employ more. For me, it's not a laughing matter. Because sometimes you wonder what you are supposed to do. What do people really expect from government? That's one question I like to ask. In Bayelsa, I don't know. A market woman who looks in her pocket and doesn't see so much money in her pocket. Say, look, prt3 Sylva. A mama put seller who does not really sell well says, prt3 Sylva. So I keep wondering, I say, look, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to the street? I ask. And you tell me. If I'm to employ everybody in Bayelsa that's employable, then what else can I do? If I do not, and I'm to look after everybody directly, you know, I always joke. I say, look, in Nigeria, we have a very different definition of direct taxation and indirect taxation. Indirect taxation is when you pay tax and then they use it to do something for you as a government. But indirect tax, your tax is supposed to take care of the police and other civil servants. But the police do not like to wait for that indirect system. Sorry for the police here. Sorry, police, I'm just joking. The police like to take the tax directly from you on the street. They don't want to wait. They like it directly. So you see, I keep saying Nigerians are the most taxed people in the whole world because we pay our taxes directly. If you want to go anywhere, if you want to go to the hospital, you might be needed, somebody might require you to pay some direct taxation there. On the road, you might be required to pay some direct taxation. Well, that's just on a lighter note. But maybe that's what Bayelsa people want me to do. to be giving them the money directly. Instead of walking or anything, say, look. Because when I even go to some places, some people even shout, share the money. So what does that mean? Maybe I should carry the whole money to the streets of Bayelsa. Somebody tell me, somebody advise me. I thought I have advisors here. Jude. I thought I have advisors. What am I supposed to do? To take the money to the streets of Bayelsa and say, okay, gentlemen, let's share the money. And if we have to share the money, now I will take the bigger share. Anyway, what I'm doing about employment, away from the government now, is to develop sectors that can create employment. That's why I've taken education and agriculture as a very important sector for employment creation. A few weeks ago, you are all witness, I signed an MOU with Hyundai Heavy Industries to set up a fabrication yard in Bayelsa, which they will upgrade to a shipyard. That will generate at least 2,000 jobs. And they are very serious. Yesterday they came back. They are partnering with us to take over the Elebele Training School. They want to take it as a welding training center. They are very, very serious. Today, as we speak, their team is trying to do some environmental assessment. We have also tried to facilitate the brass LNG, because we believe that once FID is taken on the brass LNG, it's going to create so much jobs in Bayelsa that all those who want to work will be employed. I've also realized that one of the other problems in Bayelsa is not just the employment, it's employability. A lot of these people that are crying, shouting on the roads about employment cannot be employed. You pick them up, they have nothing. They are dropouts, just like I said, part of the 87%. How do we get those people to become employable? That's also a challenge. That's why we are building the skills acquisition center, the one in Elebele, the one in Aswama. These things take time. Be patient on us. One thing I want to assure you is that none of you love Bayelsa more than myself. I was born here. My mother is from Bayelsa. My grandmother is from Bayelsa, on both sides. My great-grandfather is from Bayelsa. I don't have anywhere to go. If you push me out of this state, I have nowhere else to go. I know you can equal me in your love for Bayelsa, but you cannot surpass me. So please, go home, relax. Know that your state is in good hands, and vote for me.
Thank you, sir. I think we can do better.